What's going on, guys? Dr. Brady Salcedo here, and I have some exciting news for you in this video. As I'm sure you've probably seen in our videos, I have just quit my job or sold our business to go all in on short-term rentals. So over the last 8 years or so, my wife and I have been building our chiropractic business together, which was very successful. It was a great life for us, but we just knew it just ultimately wasn't what we wanted to do long term. And so we made the decision about 6 months ago that it was time to sell our business and move on into a new venture, which we decided was going to be short-term rentals. So the big question a lot of people have is obviously, why short-term rentals? And if you're going to go into real estate, why not go into long-term rentals, commercial real estate, or other different types of real estate that's out there? Why short-term rentals out of all the different options that we have? And for us, we really felt like if we were going to find a niche, one, we wanted to go into a niche that had more cash flow than the rest, because obviously selling a business, we're going to get some capital up front, but we're also not going to have income for a while. So that's something we wanted to be able to replace cash flow as quickly as possible. And so short-term rentals is a great place to do that. Second, we wanted an avenue or a niche that we felt like we could get a competitive advantage against other people. We have no experience flipping. We have no experience in commercial real estate. But with short-term rentals, we really felt like it was a hospitality and service-based business. And so being in the chiropractic profession, we've gotten really good at automating using software, customer service, dealing with people. And so for us, we really felt like short-term rentals and the hospitality space is something we could really leverage our previous experience in business to be successful much faster. The other thing that we liked about short-term rentals is there's a healthy balance of where you can actually invest and buy property, but also arbitrage property. So our portfolio is going to have a balance of buying properties and also arbitrage properties. So as of right now, we have one property that we have purchased in Oklahoma City that's doing incredibly well. We were a little nervous because Oklahoma City is not the typical market that a lot of people talk about, but we just have this different idea and business model of how we want to structure our business. And Oklahoma City really seemed to fit that mold. It seemed like there was less competition, but there were properties that were doing extremely well. And if we could match what they were doing, hopefully we do well. And so far that's been the case. And luckily we're just in the early phases of building that property. It's kind of like the phase one property. We're trying to get more reviews, build up that property so that long term it can do extremely well. And already it's doing great. And then also we've been working on building our arbitrage portfolio. So right now at this moment, we have 2 properties where the owners have said, yes, you can use those properties. We're just waiting for the rehab to get done. And then we have another 4 that are on deck that I still need to see and make sure they work for what's going to be our business model. But so far, the property owners have already said, yes, they're willing to work with us. We just need to make sure it fits with the data and the demographics of where we're looking to house those properties. So I'm very excited that we've already gotten so far potentially 6 properties that are on deck. So hopefully that ends up working out well. It's been an amazing experience being able to use my business knowledge to build these relationships. And so far, 1 property's turned into 2, and then another 1 has turned into 4. So really excited about the potential for the future for arbitrage. And the reason that I like arbitrage is because it allows us to put minimal capital in to get a quicker cash flow return on the back end. Now with that, you're obviously not going to get the tax advantages of purchasing real estate. We get that, we understand that. That's why our portfolio is not going to be all arbitrage. We want to have a healthy balance and ultimately get into more of the commercial side of things. That's ultimately our long-term play with getting into real estate. The other thing that we're excited about with this journey is that we get the opportunity to really document the process. Like, how many times do you get to really see somebody who's totally quit what they're doing to start something new and document it from day one? And that's something that could totally crash and burn and make me look like a complete fool and dummy. But we're really hopeful that that won't be the case. And so far, things are looking up and we're excited about the future. And I'm excited just to be able to show the process and just be open and honest about the mistakes that we've made, which I'll probably share in one of these next videos, and just to kind of share my learning process along the way so you can see it for yourself and hopefully not let this all blow up in my face. We also have plenty of other business ideas coming down the line that are going to be in that short-term rental space that we have moving forward that we're really excited about. It just won't happen right now just because we have so many other things that we're trying to do. We're trying to get our cash flow going first, so that way we can start focusing our time on some of those other projects that we have some ideas for, which we're really excited to share with you guys. And of course, I'll still be sharing health content here and there because I think that's an important part of maximizing your productivity and performance is your overall health. So that's why I'm still partnering with amazing companies who are doing incredible things. And I still want to be able to share part of that because I think part of being in business and part of being an entrepreneur is learning how to optimize your health so you can constantly stay at a high level of performance all the time. So all in all, I'm really excited to share this journey with you guys, and I hope you guys can follow along. And if this is something that you're interested in watching, make sure you click that follow button down below so you can stay tuned on videos that we have coming out. I'll also be sharing a ton on Instagram, TikTok, little short form videos, and it's going to be fun to watch because as we start getting these properties underway, you're going to see the whole process of us furnishing these properties, making mistakes, all that fun stuff, just me being a total goof and just watching the process as we start building this portfolio and seeing how it all works out. And I can't wait to share with you guys more. So stay tuned.